Alright guys, working on the grown-up Quorn again today. I'm sorry for all the background noise, got a fan going. This is just a quick little portion of this video, or a quick little update for this video. I'm getting my index marks on the adjustable hand wheel on the knob for setting traverse on the front bar. So I've got it most of the way done here, but I figured I'd bring you along and show you what's happening and show you the setup that I've got for this. Started out kind of going to do it one way, modified it a little bit, and it looks like it's working out real well. So let me bring you down here so you got a view of this, at least partially, and as I work around the camera, I will try and finish out this index. I think I've got 6 or 8 more of these to do, hash marks to do. Alright, so hopefully this gives you a little bit of a view. I've got the indexing head, or the rotary table, set up on its edge, of course, and I've got it angled to match the angle on the front here. And I spent a lot of time trying to zero that out, dialing that in, so I'm not sure how necessary it was to do it. I'm doing 40 divisions on this, so I believe this is a 20-hole index wheel I've got, and it's 2 revolutions plus 5 holes. Gives us our 40 divisions across there. So I've got it set up in a 4-jaw chuck. There again, I indexed my plate on, and this is just what the 4-jaw chuck, independent 4-jaw chuck, was mounted on. And then I've also indexed this in the chuck. So it looks like it's going real well. I'm real happy with it, and I really fidgeted over this, not sure that I was how tough it was going to be to get it dialed in. Got a boring bar that I just ground basically an engraving tool, a V tool, onto it that's fairly sharp. And then I worked in, set my depth, and I've matched it on the DRO and kind of watching to make sure I keep the depth consistent in case there is some run out on it. Originally I was going to go ahead and spin this bar and cut my divisions that way, and decided it probably really wasn't necessary, and it's not necessary to be doing it. So it's laid in there real nice. Let me zoom you in, and of course I'm going to have to cross over in front of the camera to get there to do this. Okay, hopefully that's going to stay in focus. I'm going to leave it on autofocus. I'm ready to cut the next division. So what I'm doing is we are just going to traverse the table over. And then back. I'm not changing the settings at all. I'm not backing it out. We're just going to traverse it across. Go back to our index disc. 1, 2 revolution. Oh, now see, I think I'm messing up there. Let's start where we were again. 1, 2, and that's why I haven't filmed most of this. I wanted to concentrate on getting it cut straight, rather than taking a chance on it not being indexed where it was supposed to be. Okay, that looks good. 1, 2, in, and rotate our sector arms counterclockwise. Now my first 2 were all the way around, I believe. My first 2 were a little bit shallow. Oh no, we're not all the way around yet. That should put us all the way around. That lined up real well, so we'll do 1 more. And we didn't rotate our sector arms back here. We're concentrating on filming again. Okay, that's it. So, there again, didn't rotate my sector arms. Always pay attention and rotate your sector arms around before you start doing anything else. All right, I'm comfortable with that. So let's get this out of the way as much as we can. That's what it looks like. Of course, we got a burr all the way around. Guys will tell you different ways of deburring that. They say not to take emery, at least some guys do. They say to set it up in your lathe and spin it. What I believe I'm going to do, and touch it with a file, I believe what I'm going to do is just take a India stone and I'm just going to manually stone this down. So that looks really good, I think, anyway. Give you a little bit of a view of that. I'm really, really happy with that. I realize that's kind of straight on. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but let's just... Now, I'm not going to mark this with numbers yet. I'm going to wait until we at least get close to being done with this project, because I think I want to set up a little more tooling to maybe do a little bit better job marking these. I could leave this set up on an index fixture, set it up on the mill and CNC it, but that seems like an awful lot of work for what we're going to end up with at the end of the day. So I think they're going to be stamped, but like I said, I want a little bit better job of stamping them than with what I've got right now to be able to stamp with. And there again, if they're not stamped right away, it's not the end of the world, because these are just used as just to null out the dial for where you make your cuts. Okay, that's got off most of those. I'm gonna stop there for now, and I will fine tune this on a bench under a little better magnification. So let me pop this out of here so we can take a look at it. Yeah, we'll fine tune that just a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and put it back together again, and we'll set it back on there and see what it looks like. Alright, so there's our index marks. They're not exceptionally deep, but actually looking at them from the right angle. When you get on there, they look very, very nice. They're going to be the appropriate size. 40 divisions, that should give us 25 thousandths per division. And like I say, we'll have to fine-tune the background on that, but I think we'll just very carefully stone that to get a nice high polish finish on there. And then once they're run through the bluing tanks, we'll probably go back and white letter them, white mark them, or with some white paint, and that'll give us a nice contrasting line there from the background. Not that it's going to be necessary, but that will look good. So, okay, well, that's all I got with this little quick update. And I think next thing we'll be working on is probably the spindle. Hopefully you find that a little bit interesting. Comments, suggestions, leave them in the comment section for me below, guys. And as always, thanks for taking the time to watch.